feel so guilty about canceling plans after I had already committed to something, and it would be something that would just turn around in my mind over and over again. The dread of like, how am I going to tell this person? How am I going to say that I can't go? Then there's the actual exchange with the person of, am I going to text them? Am I going to do it in person? Like, what is that going to be? You know, the anxiety around that. And then, of course, the FOMO of like, man, maybe I should have gone to those plans because everybody looked like they were having so much fun on social media. But, you know, I've talked about this before. You got to make your decisions and you got to move on. You can't be living in this world of living these like scenarios and all these possible things that could have happened over and over in your head. I'm a big believer in like, I don't cancel my plans last minute. It's never like, I just don't feel like going as I'm getting dressed on the day of. Like, I will give you a reason why I can't go 3 to 5 business days in advance. I actually had to cancel plans just this past weekend. I felt really bad. I had a new friend, kind of a business thing as well, and she invited me to this charity gala. And unfortunately, I had 2 kids, one with the flu, the other one was having GI upset, so my kids are still really little. I've got a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. So I don't use them as an excuse. Like, I genuinely only cancel when I feel like they're so sick that I can't palm them off on a nanny or a babysitter, or I can't, you know, non-guiltily leave my husband with 3 sick kids. So on this particular situation, I texted her the day before and I gave her a heads up. I said, hey, I have 2 kids that are sick right now. I don't think my husband can deal with it on his own. I wouldn't want to put him in that position. So it looks like I probably won't be able to go tomorrow. Also, my nanny situation had changed, so there wasn't really good childcare. I couldn't leave my husband with a nanny, so I couldn't find someone. And then on the day of the event, I said, look, we went to the pediatrician today, which I am not the kind of mom that takes my kids to the ER, the urgent care, or the pediatrician without a reason. Like, they were pretty bad. And my son tested positive for the flu. The baby had been like throwing up so much that he needed Zofran. He had something different. He was actually flu negative. And then my husband got sick that night too with the flu, and he's having the body aches and everything. Luckily, me and my daughter are just impervious to this illness. But yeah, it ruined our Saturday night plans. We couldn't go to the gala, and you know, I felt bad for this new friend, but there was no way that I could have gone, honestly. And I'm like retelling this story as, you know, learning lesson for me, I guess, of the anxiety that I had around reaching out to this person was totally unnecessary because she's a mom too. She completely understood. She knows that sometimes like your childcare falls through, your children get sick. Like, surround yourself with people that aren't just going to be like, well, what about me and how is this affecting me? Because that, you know, is going to decrease the stress in your life as well. And try, you know, it's like, don't be an asshole. Don't cancel an hour beforehand because you just don't feel like it, because you're tired, because whatever, like, fake excuse. I think nowadays people just, they'll like ghost people. We've had patients do it to us when it's like, okay, you were scheduled for surgery on this day and time, like, where are you? So if you're gonna cancel your plans, don't do it super last minute. Don't ghost people, and have a genuine reason for why you can't do something. And then once you make the decision to cancel those plans, don't be wishy-washy either. Either, you know, make another plan to meet up with this person, or, you know, if you're trying to cut the relationship, just cut it. I see so many times that people like make more and more plans and all they do is cancel last minute every time. I hear these stories at the office all the time. And I wonder, if you don't want to continue that relationship with that person, like, cut them out of your life. You don't need them. You know, maybe you can just be text friends, or you can just block them. More people need to be blocked nowadays, I would say. Anyways, yeah, I prevented a horrible night for my family by not going to that gala. I didn't infect a bunch of other people that, you know, maybe I'm a carrier for this thing. And end of the day, my friend understood, and that is my quick story for today.